Sometimes I feel like a motherless child. Sometimes I feel like I'm almost gone. Sometimes I feel such a long ways from home. And then I remember when my mom said to me, when you feel like that, just get on your knees and pray. So I did that. I did that a lot. And I got to the point where I was singing this a lot. I couldn't hear nobody pray. I couldn't hear nobody pray. Oh, way down yonder by myself, and I couldn't hear nobody pray. I couldn't hear nobody pray. I couldn't hear nobody pray. But way down yonder by myself, Lord, I couldn't hear nobody pray. So when I got to that point in my life, I realized I was going through a whole lot of stuff, which I'm not even going to talk about here. This is not the place to depress anybody, and I don't get depressed over that stuff anymore. But I found I was singing this old song. Nobody knows the trouble I see. Nobody knows my sorrow. Nobody knows the trouble I see. Glory, hallelujah. Sometimes I'm up, sometimes I'm down. Oh yes, Lord, I'm almost down to the ground. Oh yes, Lord. Although you see me going long so, oh yes, Lord, I have my troubles here below. Oh yes, Lord. Nobody knows the trouble I see. Nobody knows my sorrow. Nobody knows the trouble I see. Glory, hallelujah. And then by the time I got through going through that phase, it was kind of like a pity party, but I could feel myself starting to come out. I could feel God he had his hand on me. And then I started singing a song that I know a whole bunch of you know, so if at any point you want to sing the chorus with me, come on and sing with me, because this is my last song, because now I can sing, why should I feel discouraged? Why should the shadows come? Why should my heart be lonely and long for heaven and home? Jesus is my portion, my constant friend is He. His eye is on the sparrow, and I know He watches me. His eye is on the sparrow, and I know He watches me. I sing because I'm happy. I sing because I'm free. His eye is on the sparrow, and I know He watches me.